hi, let's paint a big gray swoopy sky. I guess I should mix my color before I do that. Okay, so I am going to be mixing a combination of probably a little Payne's gray, a little ultramarine blue. I do have some black here. I might put that in there, and then some burnt sienna, and just mess around with it until I get the tones that I feel happy with. This is the color I'm going to be starting with. I actually ended up adding a little bit of this silver color, so there will be a little bit of sparkle in the sky. So I am going to take my gigantic brush. I'm sure this has a name. It's a mop. I didn't go to art school. I don't know the names of these things. I just do what makes me happy. I'm dipping my brush in some of the dirty blue paint water, so this might have a little blue. And I am going to create some swoops. I don't want the whole page to be wet. I want some of the paint to kind of travel outward, which is why I'm making some of it wet, but most of it, or a lot of it, I don't want to do that. So now that I've done that, I am using my size 12 round brush in the color that I just made with my own two hands. And I'm gonna do some darker sections. And then I will lighten it up. So I'm trying on purpose to hit some of the dry areas, but then just touch up into the white area so it can do that cool flary thing. And this is going to be the sky of one of my big layered landscapes. I think the hills are going to have a lot of greens and other, not bright verdant greens, more like yellowy greens, the kind I see here in the mountains in the winter. I am adding significantly more water to the color that I mixed up because I would like other sections of the sky to be not quite so dark. I am using, I don't know how to pronounce it. I think it's Baohong Artist Watercolor Block, cold pressed. It's very rough. I tested it out. I like it. I don't like it as much as Arches for tearing. It doesn't tear as well as Arches. I know you're not supposed to buy watercolor for that reason, but that's why I buy my watercolor paper. Ooh, I think I just made that too dark. Okay, give me a second here. I gotta get that back. So I do want there to be some completely white paper left. I like where this is going, but it hasn't arrived at its final destination yet. Now I'm just taking dirty water, trying to blend some of what is here. It's pretty. I like it. I do want there to be some dramatic areas, but I don't want it to be so dramatic that it pulls focus from the rest of whatever I create. I don't want it to, I don't think, unless I change my mind, I don't really want it to be the primary focal point of the painting. So that for me right now means no areas, not too many areas that are really, really dark, but also not too many areas that are really stark white. This area sticks out a lot. I'm gonna just layer in more gray here. And I also don't know how much of this sky I will use because I haven't composed the whole painting yet. This will probably be a painting that is roughly this wide, but the hills may come all the way up to here and block this, or I may cut some of the top off. I just sort of make my assembly pieces and then decide later what will happen. Watercolor does dry lighter.
Question. I just saw people standing on a horse and this girl gave me this one tip. Dismount and hit R very fast. Okay. I did it, but then
I can't help right at the moment, but I will come in when this is, yeah, I'll come in a second. That is the life of a parent painter. I don't paint my parents. Maybe that's the wrong term. I was looking for a fun acronym. A painter who is a parent. I keep stepping back to look at this to see what I want. Oh, she did it. Congratulations!
I did it!
You finally did it!
I did it!
I'm so proud of you. When your children achieve their dreams. In this case, standing on a horse on an online horse game. Okay, I don't know what happened, but I have settled on this sky. I will let it dry and see how it looks when it's done, and I could go back and change things, but I think I've gotten it where I want it. Okay, now I'm second guessing myself. This is the process, people. I feel like this might be too dark. I'm trying to wash that out while it's still wet because I won't really be able to do what I want. It won't really do what I want if I let it get too dry. Okay. Better? Are we better? Are we happy? That is a real dark section. Okay, stop it. Stop, Jen. Stop, Jen, stop. There it is. Congratulations. We did it together. You could do this with any color. I also sometimes use this technique when I make pink skies or yellow skies or blue skies. I really am in a gray sky kind of mood. So enjoy.